look at the spring mountains surrounding beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. Welcome to this NBA Cup championship game. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce. I'm going to tell you, this is a special. Well, thinking back to last year, the 2024 NBA Cup championship, the Bucks defeating the Thunder 97-81. With Giannis Antetokounmpo being named the MVP of the tournament.
Yeah, Giannis with a triple-double in that final in Vegas, but it was defense that won it from Milwaukee, holding the eventual NBA champion Thunder with just 33% from the field. OKC had just 31 points in the second half.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. They've got Siakam. Nesmith is out there with Tyrese Halliburton. Then there's Jarris Walker. And it's Toppin in at the center. Pass to Toppin. Now, here is Halliburton. Here's Nesmith. Last time, 14 points for him. They get it back. Siakam outside. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over McDaniel. Siakam misses.
That's great shot selection, just poor execution. If you're going to take those mid-range shots, you've got to knock them down.
And the basket by Curry.
Got to contest MP from out there. He is more than capable from three.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, the Timberwolves this summer signing extensions to keep their elite front court intact. In bringing back Julius Randle and Naz Reid, they maintain a team strength, one that seems more necessary than ever in the loaded West, guys.
You got it, making the commitment. Okay, Shams, thanks for the report. Gobert with a screen for MP. To the inside. Gobert, well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And the big man from France, Gobert, a menace around the rim.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch, and we talked about the growth of Tyrese Halliburton as a player. Coach's eyes lit up, saying, I'm in awe of the steps that he's made. The vision and the scoring was always there, but now the decision-making has gone to another level. It makes life harder playing against him, but as a fan of the league, you love to see it. Everyone is a fan. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Curry passes to Gobert. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his third assist on the night.
Wow, MP really learning how to run that pick and roll. That was nice.
Gobert against Toppin. Halliburton passes to Toppin. Outside Curry. Randle finds Curry. Back to Randle. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Siakam.
Just naturally strong. We've seen more than one defender sort of just bounce off Randle. He's used to it.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Andrew Nembhard comes in for Walker. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Aaron Nesmith. Pass to Toppin. Halliburton looking around. No good from outside. Timberwolves leading by 6. And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.
Pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. Siakam, a screen on it. Halliburton against Edwards. Nembhard for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. Very solid start for them. MP passes to Randle, and he makes that one. 9 points for Julius Randle.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip.
especially on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. Joe Ingles comes in for Julius Randle. Clark. Checked in for McDaniels, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Edwards. Then for the Pacers, Ruff's checked in, and it's Isaiah Jackson in for Toppin.
That's great use of the bounce pass in that situation to make sure the ball got there.
Curry with the bucket.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
There's a screen. Pass to Huff. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And it seems unthinkable at this point, but they've won 26 games in a row.
Well, this winning streak is absolutely incredible. And it's been interesting to see the number of different ways they can beat you. They go on big scoring runs. They've got great ball pressure and rim protection. Or some nights they just shoot you out of the building with their three-point shooting. What a team to watch.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's MP. The teardrop falls in. Curry's got 7.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Now Shepard. He has yet to score. Launches it. No good that time. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Timberwolves ahead, leading by 10. Come in for Minnesota. Curry comes in for Michael Conley. And the Timberwolves with possession. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. On the court right now for the Pacers, we've got Obi Toppin. Andrew Nembhard is out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's T.J. McConnell, and it's Halliburton into the 2 guard. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Clippers delivered quite a performance. He dropped an amazing number of points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. It was a performance that will stick with the fans for a long time. Let's see what he has in store for us in this one.
Excellent report, Allie. Thank you. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
And it just seems like the Pacers have really shaken up the lead, Greg, with their fast-paced, aggressive style.
Well, Tyrese Halliburton and Pascal Siakam, 2 star players who thrive in this up-tempo style. And if you look at the roster around them, the pieces fit.
McConnell is screen on Gobert. And a wide-open look for Siakam. Good on the three-point shot. Siakam's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Pacers. Curry's shot is good. Curry's got 6 in the quarter.
Over the course of his career, being able to consistently score on the inside will pay off big for MP.
Siakam against Gobert. Siakam misses.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Toppin sets a screen for Nembhard. Pass to McConnell. All alone. The shot that time, not on target.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
And you have to be impressed with Siakam's length, especially when you see him put it to use defensively.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Got that one up quick. MP's got 16 points.
Well, after making 1 in the first quarter, he's now made 2 here in the second. Starting to get it going a little bit.
McConnell passes to Siakam. Back to McConnell. Toppin a screen on MP. McConnell kicks to Toppin. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Minnesota leading by 18. Kicks it out to MP. Fires from the corner. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
So his efficiency throughout this game has really been something. And his team has been able to succeed in large part because of it.
Siakam, high post. And Nembhard has it in the corner. Halliburton for three. Randall grabs the board. Minnesota's gone 4-7 on three-point shots in the second quarter. Curry fires from way outside. And another three for Minnesota.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
Edwards against Halliburton. They need this. And no good. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Minnesota on top, just dominating this one. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome, everybody. And as we start to work our way through the season, a sneak peek at the Rookie of the Year race. And guys, allow me to digress. Anybody care to explain what I saw in the catering area a few minutes ago?
No, Ernie. Shaq started it. I promise you, Ernie.
And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first half performance for the Minnesota Timberwolves. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining.
You can feel the excitement. It's Las Vegas through and through. Thanks for joining us, everyone. We got the second half of the Cup Championship on 2K Sports. Curry has been sensational.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Nothing in this league more difficult to defend than a well-timed weak side cut.
The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Curry in at the one. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And after the intensity of these last few NBA Cup games, do you all think it'll be hard for these teams to settle back into the regular season?
They'll have to adjust their mindsets for sure. Back to thinking about the long haul, not the do-or-die scenario of the NBA Cup.
Siakam misses.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Curry's shot is good.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute play here. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Siakam passes to Halliburton. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on MP. Indiana shooting their first free throw of the night.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
And Greg, when you're dealing with this Timberwolves team fairly deep with size up front,
That can wear you down over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength of this team.
and Randall throws it down.
Now, this is how Randall likes to operate, taking it in to the defense over and over again.
Pass to Neesmith. And Walker kicks to Siakam. Five on the clock. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Siakam's got 12 points in the game. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Randall with a screen for MP. And there's Randall on the assist by Curry. And that's 18 points for Julius Randle.
You can't play much better than this. That's 4 straight to start the half.
Timeout called the Pacers. And let's take a moment to honor the Western Conference Player of the Week, MP.
You can see how valuable he is to the team with the amount of offense that he generates. Rarely is there a bucket where he didn't have a hand in creating it.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thank you, guys. Tyrese Halliburton is so key for this team. He said, quote, "I think the biggest pressure I've ever had in my entire life is from myself. When I'm at my best is when I'm having fun and really competing on a nightly basis. I have to show up every day with a smile on my face and bring my infectious personality." Guys, back to you.
He sets the tone. Okay, Allie, thanks. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Outside Curry. Randle a screen on Halliburton. MP passes to Randle. Back to Curry. Shot clock at 5. And stolen by Siakam. Outside, Walker. Siakam inside. Guarded by Curry. And Siakam throws it down.
And right now, Siakam is cooking. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep feeding the hot hand.
And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league. Exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat line.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Pacers have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. And one of the many challenges for a small market team like the Pacers, Greg, going up against that luxury tax.
And they've avoided carrying a payroll, Kevin, and carrying tax. Yeah. Right when they said they were planning to do just that, the Bucks stunned everyone with the maneuver to secure Pacers center. Miles Turner, and perhaps let him off the hook.
Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
MP passes to Reed. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Siakam outside. Pass to McConnell. Indiana moving it around. Nembhard with it. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. 1:16 left here in the third quarter. Curry passes to Reed. Over Siakam. And again, it's Minnesota.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Outside for Halliburton. Pass to Nembhard. Here's McConnell. Toppin, no one around him. No good on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
They set the screen. MP finds Ingles. Outside Curry. There's the triple. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Halliburton passes to McConnell. To the paint. Outside for Halliburton. Count that one. Halliburton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And Halliburton not afraid to work for it on offense, taking the contact and still getting the finish.
The three from MP. It's good from long range.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
And so it's MP making things happen for Minnesota. He's got 8 3-pointers in the game now. What a... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry in motion right there.
And it's the fourth quarter of the NBA Cup Final. So close to...
Substitution on the court.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Toppin passes to Nesmith. Here's Halliburton. Takes it off the glass.
An effortless finish from Halliburton. The defense has to be more aware down low.
And here is MP. To the middle. Here's Miller. And it's Miller with the jam.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
That is just beautiful ball movement. Unselfish basketball.
Stolen by Reed. On the wing, MP. Guarded by Walker. It's Curry outside. Sinks the three-pointer. MP's got 38 points.
Just give him the ball. This guy is shooting lights out from deep.
Halliburton finds Toppin. Now, here's Nesmith. Defended by DiVincenzo.
And that leaves his coach scratching his head because you can't get a better look than that.
Curry against Walker. The turnaround. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
They continue to feed the hot hand, and this kid is putting in work.
Halliburton for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. DiVincenzo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's MP, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Curry's got 42 in the game.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, you have to love the execution, and you have to love the relentlessness.
We've seen him shoot at 40% from deep for a season, so Halliburton accurate from three-point land.
And here's MP for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Curry's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Timberwolves. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter. The kick out to Walker. Pass to Nesmith. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Toppin can't get it to go. And the Timberwolves with possession. They're on a 17-5 run here. Curry outside, and another three for Minnesota.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
Well, they are hunting deep shots, but they'll take the layup if you give them one.
Neesmith finds Walker. 6 to shoot. For 3, Siakam. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Here's Curry with the 3. Another one goes. Incredible. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Siakam outside. Back to Halliburton. Pass to Toppin. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Miller outside. Back to MP. And they've done it. What a moment for this team to lift that NBA Cup over their heads. Pure glory.
It was a memorable journey to get to this point, a battle every step of the way. And you have to think this is a huge confidence boost for them moving forward. It proves they're ahead of the curve in terms of getting into postseason shape.
Now let's go to our sideline reporter, Dominic Hamill.